Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we took care of the Limit Break 2 quest, which saw us having to get some items from Zarkabard in the Frozen North. We got that taken care of, and then we started working on Windurst Mission 4-1, which saw us have an audience with the Archduke. And he told us that the Beastmen are collecting a material called Magicite, and he wants us to go retrieve it from the various Beast Tribe strongholds. Now, in order to do that, we need several key items to get us into those areas of the Beast strongholds of Casa Straja, Davoy, and Bedeau. And we've collected a couple of them. We have the Crest of Davoy and the Yagudo Torch, but we need the items for, so that's before Davoy and Casa Straja. We need the items for Bedeau, which there are two of them. And to get those two items, we need to actually head out to Bedeau and fight a couple of notorious enemies that drop some items that we need to then turn in back in Juno to get the key items that we need to go back to Bedeau. So, that's going to be the project for today, and we'll see how far we get. A couple of other updates. I am now level 57. I was able to get the gold hairpin that I need for the Dragoon artifact quests, so happen to manage to find one, so that's good. And I have obtained all of the coffer keys that I'm going to need for the Dragoon artifact quests. So, that just involves going out to the various locations, which I'll talk about when we get there, and fighting enemies that drop the keys. Now, if you progress through the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel questline, which I am avoiding doing right now, you get access to a Curio Moogle, I think is what it's called. It's a Moogle vendor that you can actually go into, and you can just straight up buy the coffer keys once you're past a certain point in Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, which would have been nice, but I'm not doing that, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way and actually get them as drops from enemies. So, took a little bit, but it let me level up. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Alright, so we are going to be making our way out to Bedeau. I'm trying to think what the best way to do that is going to be. I think doing Unity Warp is probably going to be best bet. So actually, I'm just going to use Warp Ring. That's free. And one thing I want to do here is I want to spend my conquest points. I probably am not going to need it, but I'm going to get a scroll of instant warp. Just to make sure I don't have to wait for my warp ring to cool down if, you know, if we need to warp rapidly. Alright. Wanted encounter area. I am figuring Crashal Marshlands. Do we actually have... Can I go straight to... Bordeaux? No, it doesn't seem like it. So, yeah, Pashal Marshlands is where we're going to want to go. I'm not exactly sure where this is going to take me in Pashal Marshlands. We'll find out. Ah, right at the standard entrance. There is an outpost all the way up to the north. Alright, so I'm riding. Well, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably head up to that outpost, grab the... grab the survival guide there. If I don't already have it, and I don't know if I do or not, so I'm going to go check anyway. And then I'm going to head down to the entrance to Bordeaux, which is down in the southeast corner of the map. And so, I will be back once we're about ready to head into Bordeaux. Alright, here we are. Entrance to Bordeaux. And I did need to get that survival guide at the northern outpost. Up there at the north. So. That's good. Even though you need to warp here, getting to that northern side could be potentially useful, so it's good to have. Alright. So. Here we are in Bordeaux. Now. I don't think anything is going to mess with me. At the moment. Well, there probably are enemies in here who will mess with me. And there probably also are enemies that will probably mess with a level 99 somewhere in here, but... for where we're gonna go, I'm not sure. Because the notorious enemies we have to kill, I think, are low to mid 40s in level. I'm, you know... upper 50s at this point. So we'll see. I'll probably still need my trusts. And I'll probably just have them anyway, just for safety margin. Okay, now, navigating things down here. Through... Bordeaux. There are these various... I'm not sure what they call them. Statues? There's one up here. So there's this one here, and the one you want to target is the Mute. Now, what this will do, and I activated it, it's going to silence me. But, you know, that's not that big of a deal, at least for me, because I'm a Dragoon. I don't need to cast any magic. And you do need to get silenced, because... once you come through here, there's this one. As you feel cold, you feel a little lightheaded, but only briefly. It's the Afflictor. If you are not silenced, and you walk past the Afflictor, it will curse you. And curse is a very, very nasty debuff. It restricts your movement speed considerably. It reduces your maximum HP and MP. It's bad, and it lasts forever. So, well, not forever, but I mean, it lasts for a pretty long time. Better to just deal with the silence than the curse. Okay, so we need to head oh, it's actually on the map. They actually show the ramp on the map. It's there at least on this version of the map. These modded maps I'm using. E10 is the ramp. There's another mute if you need to re-silence yourself. And we are going to have to walk past another afflictor. Our silence should last long enough to get past it. Okay, once we're on the upper level, this is where things get a little higher in level. Let's see, bronze Kadavs, zircon Kadavs, garnet Kadavs. Okay, they're all too weak. Now, the enemies we're looking for are Gobu Gaskin and Devu Headhunter. I was blanking on the name for a second. Let's go ahead. Oh. I can't call trusts while I'm silenced. I see. Looks like we got a storm rolling in. That's fine, because we got a bit of a walk before we get to where we need to be. So, I'm only going to be silenced for another 3 to 4 minutes. Now, since hardly anyone is doing these anymore, I expect both enemies to be spawned. They respawn fairly frequently. All right. There's Devu Headhunter right there. Let's go ahead. And let's knock out some of these Kadavs. A little closer. Go over here. It'll help me build up some TP. While I wait. Let's get that Zircon Kadav. Yep, I don't want to get Devu Headhunter just yet. Alright, hold on. I want to pull you away a little bit. Oh, you're attacking my wyvern. Ah. Okay, 50 seconds left on silence. I don't really need to knock you out. You bio. All right. Let's get... There's a bronze Kadav. Get rid of you. Let's put Hasso up. Why is it attacking my wyvern? Alright. There we go. No longer silenced. Now, I did pick up a new trust, which is Non Amigo. We are familiar with. Once you're rank 3, you can get her as a trust. She came in handy because she is a thief and therefore has the treasure hunter ability, which helps improve your drop rates. Very useful for farming coffer keys. Alright, Devu Headhunter. It's your turn. Alright, Pentathrust. Alright. So now we have the Kadav Charm. That is the item that we needed. And now we need to head for Gobu Gaskin, who is at the north end of the map. And there really shouldn't be anything that will bother me on the way there. So, be back in a sec. Okay, we're in the vicinity of where we need to be, which is grid F6. Which is actually right back near the entrance, but you kind of have to go all the way around the long way to get here. Now, where are you? Did I run past him? Just not notice? Oh, I did. There he is right there. Alright. Go, Bugaskin. Hello. Keep my Hasso up. Alright. Easy peasy. And that got us the Kadav Augury Shell, which is what we needed. So, we now need to head back to Juno. And in particular, we need to head back into the Tenshoto area. Go. Home point warp. Juno. Lower Juno. Home point 2. I think I forgot to pick up the survival guide there. Not a problem. I'll have to remember to grab it when we go back. Alright. So, the person we need to talk to here is Satal Mansal. Wait, so all you got from Aldo was a silver bell? Kinda stingy of him, don't you think? There's a place in Bordeaux where you need a Coruscant rosary and a black matinee necklace just to get in. If you want, we can try and hook you up. Tell you what, I'll trade you the Coruscant rosary for a Kadav charm, and I'll let you have a black matinee necklace if you find a Kadav augury shell. That's what I just got, so... let's trade him the Kadav charm. And there's my rosary, and then we trade him the augury shell. And there's the black matinee necklace. Alright, so. We now need to head back out to the strongholds. And actually acquire the Magicite. So... I think we'll just head straight back to Bordeaux since we were just there. And... you know, it'll be pretty silly if I actually have the survival guide there. I'm gonna check. If not, I'll take the survival guide to the outpost that I just got. Alright. Teleportation assistance. I think it's Durfland. Yep, Pashao Marshlands. Okay. Did not get it. Alright, well, I will be back once I'm back in Bordeaux. Alright. Back in Bordeaux. And this time, make sure I touch the book. Alright. And also this time... summon my trusts ahead of time. There we go. Okay, so now we are going to be heading towards a different location in here, obviously. Similar route, though, to start with. We head to point A. And head underground. We're going to need to touch the mute to get silenced again. Or am I? Am I going to need to get silenced again? I'll check. I think that it's actually just inside of here. No. No, I actually don't have to get silenced, because we're going to Kowloon Dome. And yeah, we don't have to go in the direction of the Afflictor in order to do that. Now here's the thing, will my trusts follow me through? I think they probably won't. I don't think I'm actually going to need them. No. Alright, here's the door. Investigate the door, yes. Alright, the Silver Bell, Coruscant Rosary, and Black Matinee Necklace. Get me through that. And here we can see those spine-like elements, and they've broken into one of them. Alright, and what we're looking for is right there. There's the Magicite. Target out of range. There we go. And then we'll get a cutscene. Those explosives. Pretty amazing, aren't they? Indeed, without them, we would not have been able to dig that mine. Now, finally, we can compete with Sandoria for power. Raugrim and Baben. Delv aren't good enough to live in there. One blast should take care of them. What's the matter, Baben? Lord Raugrim, we found the Kadav Temple in the mines, as you suspected. I could not stop them. That is unfortunate. As always, they don't even try to understand. Cornelia, Raugrim, and Ulrich. Huh, nothing. With all the Kadav guarding the place, you'd think we'd find a treasure or two. Come on, let's move. Let's just finish this job and go. Ulrich, wait. This is a little bit later. Raugrim's full grown. As I thought, they were trying to protect their eggs. They don't even try to understand. Another time? Is that all you've got, Raugrim? Ulrich, why? Why? Because I never liked you, that's why. You'll never get away with this, Ulrich. Watch me. Oh. Cornelia? What have I done? Why? And Cornelia says, I couldn't let you down, Ralgrim. There are people who need you. No. Alright, so a bunch of flashes there of some vision. I got the Magicite Aura Stone. Yeah, so not a lot of context there, just a bunch of visions of some events that occurred. Alright. Let's warp out of here. And we'll head to the next place. Alright, so our next location, I guess, is going to be Devoy. And I don't know if I have the survival guide there either. Let's see, it would be Norvalen. No. Okay. So we're going to need to Unity Warp to Jugner Forest and ride from there. Let's see, hold on. Did I have Jugner Forest? Carpenter's Landing. Aldean Necropolis. No, I don't have the Jugner Forest outpost. Alright, I'll have to get that as well. Alright. Teldro, right. Alright, wanted encounter area. We want to go to level 122, Jugner Forest. And it put me at the outpost. Really? That's awfully convenient. Alright, so Devoy. Jugner Forest, Devoy is all the way down south. Won't be too long of a ride, but we'll go ahead and pause and be back. Alright, so here we are. Devoy. The Orc Stronghold. And as usual, there should be a survival guide. Right there. Okay. Now I will preemptively bring out the trusts again. Right. There we are. Now, I need a refresher on where we're going here. I think it's number 3. There in G7. Am I right? Yes. Not a long walk. Again, probably bringing out the truss is really not necessary. At least not at my level, anyway. If anybody's going to aggro me, it's going to be these two. And they do not. Alright, Wall of Dark Arts. We get past that with the Crest of Devoy. And then this gets us into Monastic Cavern. Into the section that we need to be in to get to the Magicites. Again, quick and easy. And same story here. Busted stuff. Goo on the floor. And Magicites. And more visions. So this is in Sandoria. You called for me, Your Majesty? Frankmage? I was not expecting you so soon. Monolay, tell him. Yes, sire. Frankmage, I summoned you here today to talk about one thing. The Northlands investigation. Oh yeah, that. Those Bastalker Humes are causing no end of trouble, saying they went to investigate there, here, there, and the other place. It is true, the Humes are fools and know better. Can they truly believe that some ancient power lies hidden in that forsaken wasteland? Ah, they hope to find the gates of eternal paradise there in that lair of fiends most uncouth, preposterous. We must take control of the situation immediately. Still, we cannot let them walk about the Northlands freely. Who knows what they're plotting under the guise of this investigation. Frank Mage, listen. Go with the investigation party and keep a close eye on what our foreign friends do. They're up to something, it is certain. I'm sure nothing will come of this, but in case they do find something in that wasteland, do not let them take it. Understood? As you command, my lord. I will give the very blood that runs in my veins if it were to further the cause of our kingdom. You can rely on me. These foreigners are wily and faithless. Never let down your guard, and may the goddess of the dawn protect you in her mercy. The king has taken a beautiful queen, and I think a splendid addition to the royal family is not far off. An heir, perhaps? We people of Sandoria, too, must ever look to the future. The Elvan must never fall behind foreigners in power or faith. I understand, Your Grace. Very good. Do well, Frank Mage. Yes, sir. My life for the kingdom. This is the Northlands investigation. Frank Mage. Iru Kiru. And I can't see the name of the Mithra. As I thought, there's nothing here. Only barren wastelands as far as the eye can see. But there is something wrong about this place. I can feel it. I don't think we should leave Zarkabard yet. Rabantah. Rabantah? I agree. My nose has never failed me, but I don't smell anything. It's not normal. Something really terrible must have happened here a long time ago. Ridiculous. We cannot base our decisions on your feelings alone. You can stay and look for whatever terrible thing is supposed to be here, but It's Ulrich. Help! Come quick! Ralgrim and Cornelia, they... Ulrich, what happened? We were attacked by fiends, and Ralgrim and Cornelia fell down a crevice. Oh no, oh no. Lies. Where? This way. Ralgrim and Cornelia, where could they have gone? We have to assume the worst. If I can't find them, no one can. Why must Humes and Galka be so irresponsible? It is their fault for wandering off without telling us. There are too few of us left to continue. I say we go back. Besides, we would find nothing even if we stayed. I second that. I've had enough of this creepy place anyway. But there are still places we haven't looked. I've seen enough. There's nothing but dust and ruins. We accomplished nothing but losing 2 members of our party and wasting an extraordinary amount of time. Yeah, you're right. This whole expedition was a failure. Let's head back tomorrow. Ulrich, tell me something. Was it really an accident? What do you mean? Is it not true that there was some, shall we say, tension between Humes and Galka and Bastok these days? Are you accusing me of something, Elvan? Calm down. I do not care if it was an accident or not. I care even less about your little country's problems. Just do not cause any more trouble with such trivial matters while I am around. That is all. back in Sandoria. Ah. Coruscant? It's nothing. I could not sleep, so I decided to take a walk. Oh, leave me, I am fine. Ah. Yes, sir. No, not you. Ralgrim, what do you mean? He died in an accident. I know nothing. Sir Frank Mage, are you alright, sir? Stop. Do not come any further. No. Sir Frank Mage? Okay, well, a little bit more context. This Northland's investigation was a party, but it was Ulrich who killed, well, he was trying to kill Ralgrim and killed Cornelia instead, and I guess left. But that's all we have here. We got the Optostone. Magicite. Alright, let's get out of here. And then we are heading to Castle Ostraja, which I am pretty sure I do have the survival guide there. Current region, Port Winders, 10.2. All right. We are heading to Kolshushu. Is it Kolshushu? No. It's Aragano. Castle Ostraja. Okay. Now here, I think we are going to run into some fairly high-level enemies. So I want my trusts. Okay, we need to go to the door with the lever and the trap door that we've seen earlier. We were looking for Ajito Marujito out here. And it's a 50-50 chance as to whether or not I'm going to be able to pull the right lever. If I pull the wrong one... what is the Vana'diel time? 1800, okay. Because which lever is the right one, it changes every in-game day. Let's pick the right one. Cannot reach the target. That was the correct one. Bulwark bat. Nope, not a problem. Yagudo drummer. Not going to be a problem. Okay, so this should bring us onto map. Now we're heading to the exit at G7. That's F there. These are all mid-30s Yagudo. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Anybody different? Drummers, interrogators, heralds. Nope. Nothing new that I need to worry about yet. Okay. So once we're here, we then need to go to the exit at I-7, just to the north. Navigating Castle Lestrade is always a headache. Conquistador and Priors. Those are easy prey, so yeah, those would potentially aggro me. Alright. Now once we're on this map, we need to head to H910. And there is a door there that we need the Yagudo torch to open. Well, I just ran past all those Shigudo and didn't check what level they are, and there was a prior in there, so... They did not aggro me. Which is strange. I mean, I can fight them if I have to, but I would rather not. So, I'm gonna pop prison powder. For this particular stretch. Alright. Now these two... I need to drop invisible to be able to light the torch, so... These guys gotta go. Of course, he got a stun off. There we go. And there. Now we are through the door. Alright. Now, if either of these guys aggro me, I will kill them. Oh, and Nanami will use Dancing Edge on him as well. Alright. Those fools out of the way. We can get to the brass door. Oh no, it's Ficblix. In Verena? How did you get here? Ficblix. Ficblix, what happened? Are you alright? He doesn't look alright. Oh, Verena. What has happened here? Who did this to you? Tell me who. Nobody, Verena. Don't hate them. I know. Hate will get us nowhere. I understand how you feel. If only we all could, then there'd be no more fighting. Verena, don't cry. It's okay, Ficblix. You don't have to worry. I'll be alright. Yeah. Shh. Your courage needs no words. Even now I can feel the warmth of your heart. Just hang in there. Something else. Yes, Vicky, what is it? Thank you. And he's out. Oh, Vicky, thank you. You've shown us our mistakes. QuickBooks always told us that someday people and beastmen would get along. I suppose you'll keep an eye. You keep on hating them. Not just hating, actually fighting them. And I don't really have much of a choice. But just remember this one thing. Some beastmen think like Fickblix did. There's more to life than what you see in front of you. We're all flowing on the river of life, not just watching from the banks. And then you're just gonna walk out of here. Alright. So unfortunately, yes, Fickblix died. Alright, but we have one more Magicite to get. And... and see what visions this one gives us. It's the Star Sibyl. Summoning, you say? Karaha Baruha. Yes, I like to name this magic summoning. Divine text depict it in the form of the Star Sibyl commanding a great beast. At any rate, we are very close. Soon, the magic of summoning will be complete. Are you uneasy, Your Holiness? Yes, very. Time is of the essence. The lines of battle are at Tarongi Canyon and drawing close to Saruda Baruda. The attack on Ostraja shall fail, and many flames of life will be extinguished, like the star reading long ago. Place your trust in me, Your Holiness. Winder shall escape its fate of ruin. The Book of the Gods has taught me everything. It told me the meaning of the tower and the fountain. It has taught me how to command the greatest of beasts. It's a Jito Marujito. Shoo. Keep your Grammy claws off Winder's Oristary Minister Ajito Marujitu. And we have a Yagudo avatar here. You are a fool for coming here to the throne room alone. You say you are the Winder's Oristary Minister Ajito Marujito? Oristary Minister, and I am Aviatory Minister. Let me know what you speak is not lies. A Templar. I should cut you up and send you to Heaven's Tower. Silence. Our little friend came all the way from Winders to greet us. Let's hear what he has to say. You came all this way to ask us about the Full Moon Fountain? Well, you Taru have probably already realized why the Horatoda ruins were built and why the Full Moon Fountain exists underneath them. Those ruins are evil. The towers sponge dry the areas around Saruda Baruda of all their magic. You think that we Yagudo are the cause of these wastelands, but you only have yourselves to thank. You, the Taru that activated those towers. The towers are all damaged. How do you explain magic still being drained from the plains of Saruda Baruda? What about you, Yagudo? What are those things that you continue digging? Those stones. Maybe they are the cause of all this. I commend you on your perceptiveness. The reason Saruta is becoming a wasteland has nothing to do with those stones. That night, 20 years ago, when we were defeated by your armies, you made a grave mistake. You still do not understand. Make your way deep into the central tower of the Horatoda ruins. There you will see firsthand what the Star Sibyl and those summoners really did. The moon and the stars no longer smile upon Windurst. Now the world shall kneel before the Yagudo. Stars of the heavens, tell me what to do. Tell me, Karaha Baruha, help me. What happened? Are you alright? It's Lion. So that's what Magicite looks like. What do they possibly want with it? What the? Ominous music. Shadow of darkness. You are too late. I've already awakened. Your rage, cowardice, envy, arrogance, and apathy. From these I will spread the bane that will destroy Vana'diel. Who are you? Your kind has awakened to me, and this time you will be destroyed. You cannot stop me. Vana'diel will be the grave for you and all your kind. Was that a phantom? An image of the Shadow Lord? The Shadow Lord? It can't be. His powers can't have returned. And it is true. The Beastmen are trying to bring the Shadow Lord back. You be careful, too. And she's off. Alright. That's the last of the Auracite. Or, not Auracite. Magicite that we need. The Aura Stone. Now we're out of here. Alright, and to finish up, we just need to head back to Relude Gardens and re-enter the audience chamber and see the Archduke again. Juno, Relude Gardens, home point 1. It's Kamino. Magicite, yes. These stones emit the same power as crystals. Though impure, that power is great indeed. Now it is clear why the Beastmen gathered where they did. They were drawn to the Magicite's great power. Yes, it is time to eradicate the Beastmen threat once and for all. Thank you for your service. Here is an airship pass. With it you may travel to any nation you please. Because, yeah, you didn't have an airship pass at this point, back when this originally came out. So, completing this was arduous. The 3 stones are incomplete, but with the powers of the 4th stone that rests deep within Castle's wall, perhaps then the Shadow Lord will rise again. Of course, the talisman that seals Oswald's inner depths was put in place over 20 years ago. It would stop any attempt. I've also read that the three keys to open the seal were kept safely by the three great nations. Your Grace. Highwind. What is it? Dire news, Your Grace. The leaders of all three nations have been attacked. Attacked? By beastmen? Yes, Your Grace. And found them. They're one step ahead of us. So, they seek to resurrect the Shadow Lord. Quite a lofty goal for beastmen. So be it. Then perhaps you should return to your embassy. I will call for your aid again soon. Until then, be well. And there's Eldnarsh. What's going on? Oh. You don't have to tell me. Oh, so you went to Castle Lestrade and met a girl named Verena there. And she gets along with the Beastman. Oh, so maybe we could get along. Hey, Wolfgang. Wolfie, you there? What would you ask of me, Lord Eldnarsh? Could you find someone named Verena and bring her here? I heard she's Aldo's little sister. Of course, my lord, but may I ask why? She seems of questionable intentions. I think she has some nifty powers, so I just want to play with her, that's all. Oh, and don't tell this to Camlino. I want to surprise him. As you wish, my lord. I can't wait. Odd little guy. Alright, I have the airship pass. And now I need to return the receptionist at the embassy to complete the mission. And this has been a long episode, but that's fine. I want to get this finished. Fuck. Oh, there you are. Great work, Tuna. Rank 5. I'm sorry, but you've got no time to rest. Our beloved Winders is in grave danger. With the ambassador away, I want you to take this back to the motherland. Take the airship. It's faster. I'll find out what I can here. Alright, I've got the message, did you know, and that basically immediately starts mission 5-1. So, we'll work on that. Eventually. I have some other things I need to do. We need to work on getting our artifact armor. And getting a few more levels, because I'd like to get to level 60. And once we hit level 60, we then need to do another limit break quest. And I'm still thinking about how I'm going to handle that one. Alright, but for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.